asked him, I was like, do you believe the things that you're saying, right? Because this is at the beginning of his career really like taking off. And I'm like, do you believe the things that you're saying? And it really caused a rift.
Because you questioned whether or not he believed that which he was sharing with the masses on avoiding F-boys and that type of stuff. Y'all fell out because you asked him if he truly believed what he was saying?
I asked him that, yes. It was a big thing, and we did fall out, along with the fact that there was actually other girls at the time.
What did that do to you?
I became a shell of myself. I didn't know who I was. I actually have a couple posts on my page where I have a post that says, I knew her body better than I knew my own.
Stop. Let that sit there. You said you knew another woman's body better than you knew your own.
Yes, several women. I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. I spent a lot of time, like I went in such a deep hole where I was like studying these women. I would go to their profiles and I would study their pages and like what they wear. I watched their videos of them having sex. So I would try to imitate that and recreate that in our relationships so that he could choose me.
Derrick Jaxn and his ex-wife, Da'Naia Jackson. I think that's her name. If not, please correct me. We all know how they are now divorced due to Derrick Jaxn's unfaithfulness. And now she went on an interview and she told a lot. She told it all. Now, I didn't watch the whole interview. I just watched clips of it, but I just want to give my fair take on this whole situation. And we're going to make this as quick and straight to the point as possible. Now, a lot of people have a lot to say about you should never stay with a person that cheated on you. You should never let somebody do this and this to you, disrespect you on a public platform. You should never do this. You should never do that. I think people should understand one thing. You will never know how you will behave until you put yourself in an exact situation or you find yourself in that exact situation as a person that you're judging online. Now, we can all come to the agreement that the whole cheating thing was never a good thing, and it was something that caused the inevitable breakup of his family. But it's kind of unfortunate now because anytime these two people are mentioned, whether individually or as a whole, it will always revolve around the cheating scandals because this was a fake representation of who they actually were in public. And this is why I generally have my guards up, and even though I don't listen to these people, I generally have my guards up when it comes to relationship gurus, because if you're a relationship guru, there has to be proof in your life that these advice that you give people, you have to take them for yourself. And if your family is in shambles, and I'm sorry, unfortunately as the world is, I have to be selfish with my own life, I cannot listen to you to take advice. And unfortunately, it shows the state of the people that listen to these people that call themselves relationship masters. Sometimes this is just pandering. You want people to tell you what you want to hear. And I'm talking to the listener right now that listen to these people. You want people to tell you what you want to hear. You want people to tell you that it is not over, even though it's never over. But you want people to tell you that just be who you are and you can get to the person that you want to. But unfortunately, we live in a realistic world and you keep on getting beat up by life every single day until you make the necessary adjustments. And even till this day, I don't even need to check his platform. But Derrick Jaxn still has a big enough platform. And do you want to guess who his supporters are? You guessed right. They are all women, specifically black women. I know y'all can hear me. Subscribe to the channel. We drop bangers every week, and I know y'all like it. Subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments. Let's talk about it, man. I actually want to hear y'all guys' discussion about this. So subscribe. After knowing all the things that he has done and knowing that he is a liar, he still has his core supporters. And I'm sure there are people that support his wife too. But this just lets you know that people who rather believe a lie and live in a lie than accept the truth to do the necessary work and the hard work because it takes a lot of pain. Now, Da'Naia Jaxn, ex-wife at this moment, I can understand how she may have been played or at the beginning stages when she didn't really know him. Now, some people are very naive and very oblivious or very unaware of their environments and when things change. But this is why people should also be observant to how the people in their life are. For you not to know or for you to be aware and choose to stay, then you are obviously benefiting in some way that you thought was worth it. Or maybe you chose to stay for the children, who knows. But there's a limit to how much you can take, because people that say that, oh, even if a partner cheats, you should stay because of the kids. Let's not be stupid. Kids know when they're in a healthy home. Children know when they're in a healthy home, alright? Children are not that stupid. They're naive, they're ignorant, but they pick up on energy just like every other person.
Now, it's not her fault that she went through what she went through, but it doesn't still change the fact that she could
have made a different decision. But it's unfortunate that she didn't, but at least she's here and she's making the necessary steps to change. I am hoping that she's making those necessary steps to change and to grow to better her life and the people around her and to live a more fulfilling life in the future. You want to be a representation for people to look up to, especially when it comes to relationships. Make sure you fix your home. And unfortunately, because he's built his platform on a lie and people believe the lie, his platform is forever going to be there. And sometimes, if not every time, there's nothing that's more valuable than your peace of mind and being able to go to bed knowing that you did everything with the best of your capacity, and one day it cannot be swept under from you because you built it on a strong foundation. Thank you so much for checking out my channel, guys. I know that you were entertained. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share, and make sure you turn on your post notification because we're going to be dropping every single week. It's Daz. Take life easy.